Hello viewers, welcome back once again. And as usual, I'm Glenn Soa, a student of Vouch Initiative International. Today, we'll be having a discussion on the architectural term surveying. First, we'll talk about what a survey means, and then we also have a discussion on some of the surveying tools. Then later on, we'll explain each tool and then their uses. And then after that, we also learn about the types of surveyors that we have, and this video will be in two forms. So this will be the first part, the second part will follow the following week. So without wasting my time, let's get straight into it. So now, surveying meaning. So who is a surveyor, or what's a surveyor? Well, surveying is the process of measuring and mapping the earth's surfaces to determine the relative position of points, distances, and angles. It involves the uses of specialized equipment and techniques to collect accurate spatial data, which is used for various purposes such as land development, construction, mapping, and resource management. So, surveying is the process of measuring and mapping the Earth's surfaces in order to determine the position of points and then distance or angles of the Earth, and also it helps in knowing like where your property is located. So without surveying, lots of property will be missing or like won't be on the world map or like won't be known. Well, now we'll talk about the surveying tools. There are a lot of tools, but then I decided to talk about these ones. So we'll first talk about the total station, the Global Navigation Satellite System, which is also known as the GNSS. Then we'll talk about the leveling instruments, the theodolites, and then the drones, which is the unmanned aerial vehicle or UAVs. So without wasting time, let's go. So the first one we'll be talking about is the total station. What is total station? A total station is an electronic instrument used for measuring angles and distances. It integrates electronic theodolites and electronic distance measurements, also known as the EDM, capabilities, allowing surveyors to measure both horizontal and vertical angles, as well as distance to objects. So a total station is an electronic device which is used for measuring angles and distances, and it uses an electronic theodolite to measure distances and allows surveyors to measure both horizontal and vertical angles as well as distance to objects. Now let's talk about the next two. The next two, which is the Global Navigation Satellite System, the GNSS. It's also the GNSS receivers such as the GPS, which is the Global Positioning System, receives and uses signal from satellites to determine precise position on the Earth's surface. They are used commonly for geodetic surveying and mapping application. So the Global Navigation System satellite helps in let's say most of the map on Google Map and other electronic or like short media or like short social term for which is the like GPS and those stuff. It uses the Global Navigation Satellite System. So the Global Navigation Satellite, it's not for a personal use, it's for like a global use. So you can also use it to determine where your land position is, but then with that one it uses the satellites to determine how the Earth looks like, and it's with that we are able to locate where volcanoes and let's say any strange occurrence that happened to the Earth. It's through the Global Navigation Satellite System that we are able to locate that. Now let's talk about the leveling instrument. A leveling instrument also may include automatic levels or digital levels that are used to measure height differences, or which is also the elevations between points on the ground. They are essential for establishing accurate contours and profile of the terrains. So the leveling instrument helps in establishing accurate contour, which is like clear example is like railways and other stuffs. Yeah, where your water should pass and then those kind of stuff. With the leveling instrument, it helps in establishing accurate contours and then profile of a terrain. Then the next one we'll talk about is a theodolites. Theodolites are optical instruments used for measuring horizontal and vertical angles. They are commonly used in conjunction with a leveling instrument and a total station for precise angle measurements. Yeah, so that's the use of a theodolite. It's used to measure both horizontal and vertical angles. And the last but not the least is the drones, which is the unmanned aerial vehicles or the UAVs. The drones are equipped with cameras and sensors that are increasingly used for aerial surveying and mapping. They can capture high resolution images and collect data over large area quickly and efficiently. So with a drone, it's easy to collect data, unlike using the let's say the leveling instrument or the total station. With the drones, once it's being set, it's able to capture a high on quality images and also far end data. So with the leveling instrument, it's able to do short term or short distances, but with a drone, it's able to cover long distance and efficient too, which makes your surveying quickly and easy. Now the next thing we'll talk about is the types of surveyors. We have 4 types of surveyors. We have the land surveyor, a geodetic surveyor, a construction surveyor, and then a topographic surveyor. So we'll talk about each of these and then what they do. So let's begin with the land surveyor. A land surveyor specializes in measuring and mapping land parcels, boundaries, and features for property development, boundaries and boundary determination, and land uses and planning. So with a land surveyor, he specializes in measuring and mapping a land by setting the boundaries and features for the properties. So it's a land surveyor that will be able to tell you that, oh, your land starts from here and ends here, and then so that you won't let's say construct into someone's property. So the land surveyor is a very important person in the world of construction. Now let's move on to the next point, which is the geodetic surveyor. A geodetic surveyor focuses on the measurement and analyzes the Earth's shape, size, and gravitational field. They use advanced technologies such as the GNSS, which is the Global Navigation Satellite System, to establish precise control network and reference frame. So with a geodetic surveyor, he focuses on measurement and analyzes the Earth for its shapes, size, gravity fields, and other stuff. So it's through the help of the geodetic surveyor that we are able to know if there's going to be an earthquake, if maybe there's going to be a tornado or something like that. Yeah, it's by the help of the geodetic surveyor. Now the next one is the construction surveyor. Construction surveyor works on construction sites to lay out building foundations and infrastructure and utilities according to the design plan and specification. So it's by the help of the land surveyor that a building is being able to be constructed accurately. When the land surveyor has been able to lay out the site plan for him, he makes sure that all the utilities and infrastructure are being built according to how the land surveyor sends him the site plans, and where things are supposed to be are being placed accurately. Now the last but not the least is a topographic surveyor. A topographic surveyor creates detailed maps and models of the Earth's surfaces, including natural and man-made features such as hills, valleys, rivers, and buildings. So with a topographic surveyor, he creates detailed maps of the Earth. That you see with a Google map, you have a feature that you'll be able to view the houses, valleys and stuff. So it's by the help of the topographic surveyor and the use of a UAV that we are being able to notice all those stuffs. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. And please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And if you have any issues or if you didn't understand anything, please don't forget to leave it in the comment section and I'll get back right to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.